What's up, everybody that is watching us here live on JCTV Zimbabwe, your channel of choice for all your political analysis, bring you news and comments with no fear, no favor, no prejudice, and without bias. And today we are bringing you some breaking news that is coming out from Malawi. And the news is that you know that Shepherd Bushiri was escaped bail here in South Africa, and he was found in Malawi in a controversial way where people thought that it was probably the president of Malawi who took him there. There are a lot of stories that are coming out, but we have our brother who is there, Mr. Inkosi Desmond, who is based in Malawi and in Lilongwe to be particular, and he's going to tell us what is happening there. Just what is happening in Lilongwe and why is this service that was scheduled for the 31st of December 2020, why is it being cancelled? Mr. Desmond, welcome. How are you? Mr. Desmond, how are you? Desmond? In the meantime, I'm just going to... All right. I was just being disturbed by incoming calls, but I just wanted to play you the audio. If you can hear me, just say hi, I can hear you. If you can hear me, all right. Yeah, some people were trying to call me, so let me just play you the audio. Yes, I can hear you. All right, Desmond is struggling with his network there. Let me just play the audio.
Hi, my brother Jeffrey. Good morning. News just coming in, some breaking news. So Malawi government have refuse the Bushiri's crossover on 31 December, which was supposed to take place at Bingu National Stadium in the Longa capital city of Malawi. Some of the reasons are said the Bingu National Stadium, it's been a long time since the Malawi national team used the stadium, so they're saying there going to be a CAF inspection. The CAF officials, they're going to have to come to Malawi and have a look at the stadium. So those are the reasons. The other reason they're saying the government of Malawi want to renovate the stadium. But I go through some comments, some views around the long way from people saying, some of people are saying the government of Malawi, they're afraid that if Bushiri going to host this crossover, maybe with the extradition letter from South Africa.
Mr. Desmond, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm there.
Yes. Tell us what is happening there in Lilongwe, and maybe can you give us some what are the people in Malawi saying after this breaking news?
We just get the news today that the government of Malawi have refused Prophet Shepherd Bushiri the venue at Bingu National Stadium to host the crossover on 31. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, on 31 December 2020. One of the reasons they're saying the stadium is going to be under inspection by CAF officials, and also that the government is not ready to give up the stadium to him, and from viewers from Malawians across the country, some of the views they're saying the government of Malawi is doing this just to stop him. Barely that there was a letter from South Africa to institute him to go back in South Africa. So the government of Malawi is trying to keep the relationship between the two countries.
All right. You also mentioned the issue of the renovation of the stadium.
So
can you shed more light on that?
We don't know what. Yeah.
And I checked on.
It's been a long time since I visit the stadium, but
yeah, go ahead, Desmond.
You checked on.
Yeah, I was saying I checked on Bushiri's pages. There is nothing, no communication that has been made. Are they going to change, or are they going to challenge that?
That's the everyone question right now, and my question too. I'm asking myself whether he's going to change the venue from Bingu National Stadium, whether we have Silver Stadium in Longwe and have Silver Stadium, which are the two biggest stadium apart from National Bingu Stadium, and we're still waiting to hear hear from Bushiri's side whether he's going to take this from another venue, or they're going to have this event. We also understand that most of South African, they are planning to come to Malawi for this crossover. We are all eager to hear from him right now. Yeah.
Sure. So, in your view, do you think?
And also,
okay, go ahead. You can talk.
I was about to say that the stadium, looks fit. I think that, like I said already, the government just only try to make the relationship between these two countries. To my view, I understand that if Bushiri going to host this event on 31 December, and the government of South Africa, they may take another decision, depending on the relationship between these two countries.
So, in your own view, it's more like a diplomatic stance that the country is taking, because I've seen online, like on Shepherd Bushiri's page, a lot of people were saying we want to come to Malawi. I think he did this challenge whereby people would post their videos that I want to come to Malawi. I can't wait to be in Malawi. I can't wait to be in Malawi. I can't wait to be at Bingu National Stadium. And this thing was gaining momentum. So could be that the reason that he was the
Yeah, that's
his
true.
story was now gaining momentum. That's why they decided to stop him.
Yeah, exactly. Even here in Malawi, everyone is talking about being at National Bingu Stadium on 31 December. I'm telling you, not even the member of SCG, but everyone, the most of people that I talk to, uh,
Mm,
asking them about the plans, they said we're going to be at Bingu National Stadium on 31 December.
mm, 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 mm. And you said you spoke to a number of people. Do you think that the people are going if this is not going to happen eh, in Lilongwe, are people going to say we are going to do this, or they are going to find a venue where they are going to do it, this whole life, or what's going to happen?
Like I said already, we are waiting to hear from to hear from Prophet Bushiri himself, and from there we'll take it. But going through the social media comments from people, there's different
Mm,
views. Some are saying the government is trying to just to make him unpopular. The government is afraid of South African government. There's a lot of being said from the people across the Malawi.
mm, 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 mm. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our correspondent in Malawi, Mr. Inkosi Desmond, who is based in Lilongwe in particular, and giving us some heads up on what is happening right now. And maybe just to give you a recap, if you're just joining us, he's saying that there are two things that have been linked to this cancellation of this crossover. The first one is that that the national stadiums are used for CAF games, and CAF is coming to do an inspection. So they are afraid that if the CAF is going to come and do an inspection, probably in January, they might find some damages on the stadium if people are going to throw into the stadium. So probably that is one of the reasons. And then the second reason that Mr. Desmond mentioned was that um, they are saying that they actually want to renovate the stadium, so they cannot allow Bushiri to hold his crossover in that stadium. And we are with Mr. Inkosi Desmond, who is actually based there, and he was saying some of the things that people are thinking that because the extradition letter has been served to the government of Malawi, and it's now left upon the government of Malawi to act upon that letter, whether they're going to extradite Bushiri or not. So that is one of the things. And then maybe last question, Mr. Inkosi, before I let you go. I saw, is it a council of chiefs that asked the government of Malawi not to extradite Bushiri? What? Can you tell us more on that one?
Come again?
I heard that the Council of Chiefs, they said they want to ask the government of Malawi not to extradite Prophet Shepherd Bushiri. Do you know any more information on that one?
Yeah. That news comes in. Yeah, I think yesterday I read on paper and in a social media platform that the chiefs have asked the government of Malawi not to extradite him to South Africa. According to
Hmm.
them, they're saying Bashir is not safe in South Africa and should be tried here in Malawi. And they lead at the comments of different views. Some of them saying no, doesn't concern the chiefs. This is law matters, and there's a lot in talking. Seems like many Malawians they don't want uh, Prophet Bushiri to go back to South Africa.
Mm, 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 mm. That is very, 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 very interesting. And any more last words that you want to give us, Mr. Desmond, before we go
Uh,
about this whole issue?
uh, I just want to say thanks, you guys, GSTV Zimbabwe, for trusting me in Malawi here, back in Malawi, and we'll do this together till to the end of everything, as you always said.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you, I mean, I know that you are going to keep us posted on everything that is happening there in Malawi. And if this crossover is going to happen, we're probably going to be getting some news from you on what is the mood right there and what are the people saying and everything that is happening there. But I really want to say thank you, my brother, for giving us this latest piece of information. That
Hey,
was
bro.
Mr. That was Desmond
Go ahead.
Inkosa. Probably his network is a bit okay. Thank you, my brother. That was Desmond Inkosa, who is based in Lilongwe, where this whole matter was started. The matter of Bushiri. That's where he appeared in court, and him and his wife. So, just for a recap to everyone that is watching and people who are just joining us, this is the story, and the first story is that the Malawian government is saying that the stadium, which was supposed to have the international crossover by Bushiri, is going to be inspected by CAF. Therefore, they are afraid that when CAF comes to do the inspection, it might jeopardize that
Blues. Ndi ma blues tokatoka.
of those. All right, I think we're back. Right. So as I conclude this whole statement that we just received, let me just play you once again the audio of Inkosi Desmond giving us that update. Just a minute.
Hi, my brother Jeff. Good morning. News just coming in, some breaking news. So, Malawi government have refused the Bushiri's crossover on 31 December, um, which was supposed to take place at Bingu National Stadium in the local capital city of Malawi. Um, some of the reasons are said the Bingu National Stadium, it's been a long time since the Malawi national team used the stadium. So they're saying there's going to be a CAF inspection. The CAF officials, they're going to have to come to Malawi and have a look at the stadium. So those are the reason. The other reason they're saying the government of Malawi want to renovate the stadium. But I go through some comments, some views around long way from people saying, some of people are saying the government of Malawi, they are afraid that if Bushiri going to host this crossover, maybe they with the extradition letter from South Africa, um, Malawi may be afraid that the relationship between Malawi and South Africa may be not that sour. So that's from the news here from Malawi. There's no more crossover that will take place at Bingu Stadium if anything happens, maybe. But for now, the government of Malawi have refused the Bushiri proposal, which was supposed to take at the 1 December 2020. That's it, my brother, from here the long way. Incos.
All right. So that is all that I have. Tell me what you think on the comment section. Do you think Bushiri is going to give up and say we are not holding the crossover? I don't see him somebody who is a quitter. He's somebody who fights. So yeah, that's all that we have. These are the breaking news coming from Malawi, and you heard it from Inkosi Desmond, who is based in Lilongwe, giving us that update that they are two reasons that the government is given. The first one being that the CAF is coming to inspect. So tell me what you think on the comment section. I want to hear from you. The CAF is going to come and inspect the stadium that they want to use, and they also want to renovate the stadium. And views coming from people are that they don't want the relationship between them and South Africa to become sour because of Shepherd Bushiri. Probably they won't allow him probably until the dust settles, because In the past 2 days, we heard that there was a gentleman who actually raped one of his sister's wife, and they was paid 500,000 as a bribe. So this is a story that we saw that was released. I think I saw it on the papers in the News 24 and also in the Sunday Times. So there is a lot of things that are happening. Probably they want the debts to settle and allow for probably a relationship between South Africa and Malawi not to be jeopardized by this war issue. But thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to JCTV Zimbabwe and follow us on Twitter on it, on all these details that are on the screen. And also you can also check out some of the news updates that we bring on our website. You will be able to see some of these developing stories. We are going to publish it at a later stage today, but please share this video with your friends and family and tell them that the crossover might not or might happen. We never know. We are going to be watching this story, and we have our correspondent who is there in Malawi, Mr. Inkosi Desmond. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. And this is your boy once again, reminding you that Rise Up Africa, the world is waiting for you. I'll see you next time when we do bring you other interesting topics.